How's it going, YouTube? I go by Lumberjack on the internet, and welcome back to a little series I call Leeching Off Dying Games for a Couple of Views, also known as Did They Fix It? Today we're going to dive into the classics with Battlefield 5. This game has made so much success in its day, way back in November, and sales have just absolutely plummeted. So let's get into this beautiful history lesson. So this game released way back in November 20th, 2018, about 6 months from the time of making this. For those who aren't familiar with Battlefield's franchise, let me fill you in. Battlefield is a series of large-scale first-person shooters where you could fight both on the ground or in the air. I always loved watching the crazy stunts you can do in this game, such as this. But Battlefield 5 introduced a new one called the PR stunt, allowing EA to reach all-time low sales and butthurt staff. Now I know that there already are a ton of videos on YouTube about the stunts or whatever you want to call them regarding Battlefield 5, but for the sake of this video I'm going to be reteaching what happened from my understanding. Now, I didn't really follow the Battlefield 5 community because I didn't plan on buying the game in the first place, but when I upgraded my computer, they gave the game to me for free with my graphics card, so I figured I would try it out, and I noticed that it just wasn't the quality that I'd expect from a Battlefield game. So after looking into it, I found this hilarious series of events that they did upon releasing the game, and I just have to talk about it. So basically, to my understanding, the first pitfall to the game was at an E3 interview where the representative of Battlefield 5 was talking about female characters being in the game, and obviously the community backlashed, and she blatantly ended up saying, if you don't like it, don't buy the game. Which to me seems like a publicity stunt, like they're trying to call your bluff, but it took a hilarious turn when no one bought the game. In her defense, all these articles say that it was at an E3 event, which doesn't always breed the right people.
Other worlds where your dad still sees you as his own. Maybe I'm not Mark, who works at Arby's. Maybe I'm Onyx, the fortuitous.
Regardless, I like to make videos on Battle Royales, and luckily, this game has a Battle Royale mode. So on March 25th, 2019, Battlefield 5 introduced its new Battle Royale called Firestorm, and that is what we're going to try today. So as you can see by the queue time of 3 minutes and 14 seconds, the player base is just lacking. And just recently they removed duos because there wasn't enough players to support it. So I'm being completely honest when I say this is the first time I'm ever playing Firestorm. So hopefully that can give me an unbiased opinion because I haven't played it enough to defend it, but I also haven't played it enough to bash it. And to be honest, my first impressions aren't that good. I personally dislike the starting room with all the players. I just find it loud and annoying because everyone's just shooting their guns at your head, like just sitting there doing nothing, waiting for the last few to connect. I personally feel that Apex Legends really set the standard for loading screens. Also, while screwing around in the starting room, I found this place which got me stuck and I was not able to move until the game started. Not sure how I pulled it off, but now this part made me happy. Battlefield is no stranger to making you feel like such a badass when entering the game. I just find it cool how you roll in on separate planes and you can see the whole map, and the Frostbite engine definitely helps. Now I'm not sure if it's my field of view, but I can only see my character's upper body while falling from the sky, which was great. It kind of reminded me of my childhood when Geodude would fall from the sky to enter the Battle Royale. Also, upon landing, I was treated to the pleasant sounds of still falling. This was probably one of the most annoying bugs I've seen in a game for a long time. However, it does eventually stop and I can finally start playing the game while listening to it. Now I know beggars can't be choosers, but I do like to hear my games while I play them. I do eventually find a sweet car and drive it through the water because I saw it in that preview while I was waiting for the game to start. While I was looting the building, I heard some gunshots from over this way, so I thought, I'm no stranger to combat, I could handle it. As I approach this house, I do realize that the footsteps in this game are insanely loud. Like, I can hear this guy from multiple buildings over approaching me, and I'm sure he hears my every move as well. So now, me being a total noob, I'm trying to pick up this new armor, and I can hear him coming up. And dead instantly. But you know, what can you expect from my first game? as long as I go and try again. To my pleasant surprise, I clicked play solo and loading screen immediately. And then it turned into a long loading screen, which turned into me not connecting. Okay. But then it turns into me not being allowed to play. So then I figured I'd need to restart the game, but in its current state, I really just don't want to play the game. If I've found that many bugs on the first go, it makes me a lot less eager to continue to try. Maybe I'll revisit this in another video, but for tonight, I think I am done with Battlefield 5. Which leads me to the end of the video. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you did not, the dislike button's there, I understand. And yeah, thank you for all the subscribers lately. You guys are insane. It was just 2 weeks ago that I was at like 42 subscribers, and now I'm at 71. It just blows my mind. So yeah, thank you guys so much for that. And yeah, new videos coming soon. Lumberjack is logging off.